Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Dollar Tree, one of the best places to find inexpensive Halloween props. And they have a wide variety of selection for us to choose from. But first, of course, we need to take an obligatory look at the fall merchandise. It'll only take us a second here before we kick off into the Halloween stuff. I love these Keep Out and Wicked signs. I've seen them have those similar signs in the past, but it looks like they're adding some color to them, which is nice. Got some skull fencing and some tombstones. We'll take a closer look at those tombstones here in a bit. A couple little miscellaneous items here on the shelf, which we'll see actually on display here in a bit. But we also have some chains and some shackles and so forth here. These Beware and Keep Out signs are kind of neat. They look much more expensive than $1, I'd say. Some stakes and some eyeballs. These eyeballs I think might be new. If not, I certainly like them. They're pretty distinctive. Got a lot of this tinsel kind of merchandise here and all sorts of sizes and colors and whatnot. We have some garland. Now, we've seen garland in all sorts of stores. I always say, you'll be a fool to buy it anywhere but the Dollar Tree. As you can certainly get, as you can see there, a wide variety of them for $1. Some little mini skulls and some little mini tinsels too. I don't really know what the point of these things are. That little witch's hat might be handy, but what are you going to do with something like that little mini ghost? Who knows? But we got some little pumpkins and a couple of little weird decorative items. Here on the end display, we've got some crafty merchandise. This is the kind of stuff that actually might be neat to stock up on. I mean, obviously with the pumpkin crafting, that can really save you some time with your pumpkins. But if you wanted to spend some time throughout the year doing some Halloween-inspired crafts, you can definitely stock up. Before we take a look at the rest of the crafty items, we do have some of these reusable bags and lots of Halloween designs, which is kind of nice. Even this little spider hiding in the back. But back we are to the crafts. So you can see lots of little things to paint. These great things for kids to keep them entertained as they wait to go trick-or-treating. It is a long wait, full of anticipation, even for me throughout the year. So I love this sort of stuff. You can pull out one of these things, in March, put it together, give you that little bit of Halloween flair and fun. But what I really love getting at the Dollar Tree are the spiders. I put these things all around my house. I buy countless ones of them every year. This is just a small selection. We'll see some more here in a minute, just like that ribbon. Got some clip things of bats, and that kind of looks like a butterfly, I think. This I thought was kind of neat, this diamond wrap, but it's not any bigger than that, but it was very impressive looking in person. Some confetti and some eyeballs and other little crafty things. These little wood block type things on the bottom are very reminiscent of Target, in my opinion. Look very nice. Over here we've got some of the painted signs in all sorts of designs. Kind of like that Day of the Dead skull. I'm not really a huge Day of the Dead fan, but it's pretty impressive. And a lot of this stuff, if you don't like it, is very easy to paint over. So if you want to hang your own sign and you just don't like theirs, make your own. Very easy. Those Beware signs that are very long are very sort of reminiscent of the ones that you see on, like at the at-home store, the very large ones that you can put around a door. I suspect someday we might get bigger ones, full-size ones here at the Dollar Tree. But until then, we can get a little black cat. That was kind of neat. And these are getting a little bit kid-friendly. Right. I always buy my treat bags here at the Dollar Tree. I think they come about 42 a pack, so 40 for $1. You just only need about 3 or 4 of them. And here we go. Here's some wall borders. I really like that bloody one. I've never tried those though, so I don't know what they're like. Here's some gel clings. I have tried some of those, and you've got to be careful about what you put them on so they don't stain your walls and so forth. Creepy cloth just starting to come out. It looks like, you get several different colors. Now that one that had blood on it, just so you know, is much smaller than the other creepy cloths. So keep that in mind if you buy it. All this little sort of caution tape and all sorts of labels. I've used that zombie one specifically at my zombie haunts before. It's a good way to kind of block off your area. Door covers that light up. I haven't seen these before, but I did go ahead and purchase a couple of those, so we'll give them a test in a future video. These ghosts off here on the side, I thought might have faces, but they don't, which is a little strange. Getting some more treat bags. Here are the ghosts with the faces. And look at this witch. I don't think I've seen one of these in the past here at the Dollar Tree with this sort of detail and face. That's an interesting idea. Might have to get some of those. Treat bags and more of these sort of jointed wall decorations. I don't know if I've seen that vampire before, but I have this Grim Reaper. I bought him at least 8 to 10 years ago. So they haven't changed that merchandise in a while, but this is something I don't recall seeing in the past, maybe, but they are Halloween tree ornaments. Halloween trees are getting big. We did just see a glimpse of that white spider web. My store didn't have green, but some of them do. Got lots of party supplies, paper plates and napkins and tablecloths. Glow in the dark. I always buy a lot of the glow in the dark stuff from the Dollar Tree to fill my haunt with. Along with those eyeballs that we just saw, those are, I buy them by the ton at the Dollar Tree. Glassware. You know, sometimes when I have my indoor parties, I will buy the glasses here instead of using, disposable cups. You can use, if not those plastic cups, the ones that we'll see a little bit later that are glass, because, it's $1 a glass. If you have 30 party guests, you're only talking $30 and you can use them forever. Here we're just seeing lots of little miscellaneous decorations. Interesting little banner type things with witch legs and whatnot. Hanging decorations. And bowls. These are kind of little party favors, or you might want to put them in your treat bags. Lots of different things. These little rings with jewel spiders on them are kind of neat. But other than that, stickers. Who doesn't love stickers? Little trick-or-treat boxes, different designs. Just so much stuff. Pencils. I know, kids love pencils. You'll never go wrong giving those out. Little plastic rings. I think I gave out those little plastic rings last year along with some candy, but I don't know why. Just to fill up the bags. I like filling up my treat bags, getting them stuffed full of junk. Junk and junk food. Lots of bowls and bins and baskets and stickers. Shelklings. Here we have the tombstones again. So it looks like they've got 4 different designs. We've got the rip and this skull. I really like how they're adding the color to these. They used to just be that sort of gray and the black, but now they're getting so much more vibrant. And that glitteriness of the color will really shine and help you see it in the dark. So trick or treat. There's one more lurking back here. If we can find it, there it is. A creepy. Right, put that back. Get some candles here. I like to buy those and then drip red wax down them to make them look like they're bleeding. There's a bunch more spiders we saw there in all shapes and sizes. I bought some of these little green ones over there that sparkle to kind of give the illusion of toxic spiders. Some more ribbons. You'll find this stuff all over the place. You might want some of this, leafy garland too. We'll just take a quick glance down the costume section. They haven't really put out everything it looks like, but we've got a few little accessories here, some knives and things, and then as we work our way down, a couple of actual costumes. Kind of really surprises me if you have a kid, you can get them a whole costume for $1. Or maybe it comes in parts and pieces. I don't know, I didn't really look. Nor did I look at this candy. Candy's not really anything that I buy at the Dollar Tree. I don't feel it's a good value, because I really need to buy big bulk items. I usually get them at Sam's or whatnot. They do have a lot of cards, and I do think the cards are a good deal. As you can see, kind of there, 2 for $1. They had more around the corner too, but I didn't get a picture of those. And some pumpkin carving things. And these little carvable pumpkins they sell are awful. Don't buy them. Some candles and lights and whatnot. A little string light here, but when you press the button, it doesn't really light up too brightly. It's probably not that great. I don't know what these things are, just little things that light up. The little lanterns might be nice for like centerpieces and whatnot. Got a couple small skeletons and skulls, but what I really love are these skeleton spiders. I'm going to have to buy a bunch of those this year as well. I'll spray paint them, turn them into toxic spiders. Got some glassware here, as I was saying. I bought so many of these things. And just keep them in storage. Use them every year. Candles, candle holders, I should say. I love that little skeleton Day of the Dead skull candle holder. I assume it was a candle holder. Looks like it held the tea light. Some little pumpkins. And their steak lights is their weekly special. So we'll check out Dollar Tree again in the future to see what else they put out. So stay tuned for that and other store walkthroughs. Till then, take care and happy haunting.